Hi, my name's Jackie and I'm from Auckland, New Zealand. My fertility journey started a few years ago when I was looking at starting a family and becoming a mother, which was a very long-held dream of mine. I went to a specialist in my local city, Auckland, and found out that at the age of 31 I was going to go through early onset menopause and that I wouldn't be able to likely use any of my own eggs. Obviously this was quite a shock. In New Zealand there aren't a lot of egg donors around because the donors can't be anonymous, and also there's no way for them to be paid or compensated for their very generous gift. So they are available, but you have to wait a very, very long time, and this wasn't really going to be an option for me. A good friend of mine suggested looking overseas, and a friend of a friend had had some success in Prague. I'd never really considered going overseas before, but once I started looking into it, I was almost overwhelmed by the number of clinics and fertility options available around the world. So I started to look at South America, just because of the proximity to New Zealand. I looked into the Czech Republic. It just didn't seem the right option for me at that time. And I found the IVF Spain website and I was really impressed by the professionalism, and I was weighing up a couple of clinics between Spain and Greece, but I was just bowled over by the email responses that I had back and forth from the team here at IVF Spain and their generosity. They just really seemed to want to help me, and that really came across in their emails. They were almost bending over backwards, especially as I wasn't too sure if I wanted to go all the way to Spain. It's a very long trip from New Zealand, and cost was a factor as well. But at the end of the day, I decided to go with IVF Spain based purely on all the help that they had given me. I found them to be extremely professional, extremely helpful. They were able to organise everything while I was still living in New Zealand. I was only in Alicante for a week and a half, and I had a little holiday while I was there. Beautiful place. I'd recommend coming even if you aren't doing fertility treatment. My specialist in New Zealand was able to communicate with IVF Spain, and I was able to get all the tests that I needed done, all the medications that I needed prior to the transfer, and my emails to IVF Spain were always answered very quickly and were answered in English, so I was able to communicate very clearly. And when I came for the transfer, I was made to feel so welcome. They kept me up to date with everything that was happening, and it was, dare I say, a very easy process. So the first time I came to Alicante, on my very first fertility treatment, I was successful. I now have a beautiful little boy who I'm so grateful for, and I love very much. And I've actually come back now to Alicante again and to see IVF Spain again because I'm hoping to give him a sibling, and I'm hoping that it's going to be as successful as it was last time. So basically what I want to say to anyone out there who's going through their own fertility struggles, whatever the reason may be, because there's a myriad of reasons for infertility problems, don't give up. Get in touch with IVF Spain because in my experience they've been absolutely amazing, and they've made my dream of becoming a mother come true, and for that I'll be eternally grateful. So just send them an email, and maybe it might be the start of your journey.